Yeah, she is. Was only born free. And agreed, but I did wait. What broke me?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Oh.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode
Yeah.
of the Screamcast Flopcast.
Yes. Sorry, I was just into like the emotionless white song.
And it's all good. You enjoy. But yes, welcome to another episode of the Crust, Flopcast, ladies and gentlemen, where we do occasionally talk about video games when we're not getting distracted by cats, music,
Yeah.
or dumbass neighbours.
Saber.
See? What do I want to say?
Saber. Oi.
Like on cue.
Dickhead.
On cue. Literally on fucking cue.
Dickhead. Stop pumping my thing.
On fucking cue. That couldn't have been any fucking better time.
Honestly, it's like as if he knows.
That was so on point.
Come here, give me some love and attention. No, don't sit in a
That
bag.
was so on point. Oh my god.
He's acting innocent. He's sitting in a paper bag that's ripped up, by the way. and he's like, "Oh, look at this sellotape." Mm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Animals and sellotape. That's two things that always go well together.
Look, my cat is really smart. So, like, quick story time. A few years ago, when I say a few years ago, I mean like as in when he was like a baby, right? I wanted like to test out the whole thing with cats and sellotape because I'd seen all these videos online, and it was just literally like normal like sellotape sort of thing, so it wouldn't damage him or like his skin or whatever, like as some sellotapes do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker as a little baby was like, "Hmm, what is this?" And literally just takes it off straight away. I'm like, I've got one fucking smart cat, and I can actually vouch for that. Like, both of them are very fucking smart. Saber, Saber, he's licking himself. Saber, do you want a treat? Treat? Yeah, see, he looks. You can't see him, but he looks directly at me when it comes to me saying the word treat. Treat? Yeah. All right, now I've got to give him a treat. That's my own fault, but I wanted to kind of prove a point. It's the same when. That's why I have to like spell it out and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like they know. They know. They don't like you don't literally need to tell them. It's just the fact of they fucking know. Yeah, Odin, he's like, I hear the rustling of the treats. I'm like, yes, I've got yours as well.
I'll say this, Dave, but I think at this point our audience has kind of gotten the hang of the cats doing shit like this.
Yeah.
I think.
Sorry if I made anyone's ears bleed, by the way. Just saying.
You're all good. You're all good. You're all good. If anyone wanted to, they could turn down the volume. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. This is episode 98. It's being live/recorded on the 9th of February 2026. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined as always by my partner in crime. It is the one, it is the only, it is the controversial cat mate, ladies and gentlemen. It's Damo.
Hi everyone. Despite the fact that yes, I know my scream was not as great as it has been in the past, I believe I'm coming down with a thing called a cold. That's why. I go outside once to take out the rubbish, and I'm sick. Anyway,
almost like maybe you should go out a bit more, so you can build up your immune system.
Immune system's fine. What do you mean?
I mean, it is that time of year where colds are rampant anyway. So
yeah, I know.
I'm still.
I'm not seeing right either. That's the thing. That's another way. Like, so one of my not even my favorite ways to find out if I'm sick, but it's the only way I can kind of put it into words. Hey, syntax. Is the fact that when I try to do higher notes, for example, my voice cuts out.
Oof.
Like, like in the ways of, say, for example, I'm like really hyperactive, really loud and stuff like that, and I forget how close I am to my mic and it peaks and it cuts off because it peaked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
That's what my voice does. So.
Yeah. So I'm still kind of battling mine. To anyone that's actually been hearing me over the past week, you'll actually know. I'm getting better. I'm getting there. Obviously, the sore throat's completely gone. The bunged up and runny nose obviously is still going to be an issue, but that's just generally a thing when dealing with colds in general. My only big issue was obviously the sore throat. If I can get rid of the sore throat, the rest I can fucking deal with. That's why I literally spent all of last Wednesday just outright just pounding everything I needed to in order to get rid of it. I know several people in my server were literally like, "Oh, that's not the reason why you got a sore throat." Lol, 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 lol. It's like, yeah, fuck off. The usual response I expect from people. But yeah, no. If you are actually coming down with a cold, folks, make sure you keep your fluids up. Maybe take some, if you can, take some paracetamol.
Yeah.
That will actually help. Definitely maybe look into maybe some soup, because the heat coming from that will actually help.
Yes.
One of the things that helped me was tomato juice and bacon.
Do you mean tomato soup and bacon?
Nope, tomato juice and bacon. Carton of tomato juice. Carton of tomato juice. Boom. Bacon. Absolutely. A loaf of bread. Sliced up breads and just boom, boom, boom. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. And something I've tried out recently with it, a bit of grated cheese goes very well with it.
See, I'm fine with tomato soup, just not tomato juice.
Well,
I don't know. It tastes weird.
Yeah. Well, considering the fact we get it done in a pan as well, so it pretty much is. So
you basically boiled tomato juice, which has a thinner consistency. Sorry, my brain is just like you made heated tomato juice.
Yes.
The consistencies are so different.
Yeah. I'll tell you something though. I didn't think much of it until I had it first time many years ago. It's so fucking good. And then with the bacon
I drink
into
carrot juice before I drink tomato.
it just tastes so good. Who knows? Maybe I'm actually a vegetarian vampire. Who knows?
Syntax. Why would you mention carrot and juice in the same sentence?
Because there is such a thing. Because people do carrot juice.
I know.
Oh, that get you going, does it? All right, good to know. Measures out the Kai, actually.
No. Carrots are gross.
It's like the grown tubes the TikToks I've seen where the guy just puts them down, the girl reaches as a result. Like, it sets her off every time. All right, good.
Nasty.
Of all the times I've known you, I've never actually known that.
What, I don't like carrots?
Or carrot juice does that to you.
I mean, if you put one in front of me, I'm just going to look at you and be like, no.
I didn't realize that it caused you to reach. Of all the years I've known you, I've never known that.
My brain just imagined the entire time, like the texture of the carrot mix being made into a juice and it feeling like vomit.
I doubt it's like that, but anyway.
I know it's not. But...
Well, way to start the episode, folks. Those of you on YouTube watching this at dinner, apologies. Also, not apologies. You chose to watch this.
Yes.
You should know what
you knew what you were getting into when you came and tuned in today.
Exactly. Whether you're watching this live or you're watching the VOD later on YouTube. Also, hi YouTube, don't ban me.
Hi YouTube.
Hey YouTube, let me know about Damo's channel.
I have one private channel that you lot will never see the light of day of because I've privated every single fucking video. Also, as well, only because so again, a quick story time before we actually get on with stuff. Many years ago, when I was doing a music course, back in the day as, you know, a, let's say, a fetus demo at the ripe age of, I think I was like 17. um I actually made like a little music video, not of like me singing or dancing around, but to do with The Walking Dead specifically. I was loving The Walking Dead as always, like sort of situation was one of my favorite things. I'm not an abandoner. You knew this was happening. Shh, I love you, but shh.
He's just,
Anyway,
Kai's just a whiny bitch. Don't worry about
bruh,
it.
that's mean. Anyway, and so I used like a few songs that I was really into like listening to at the time. One of them, one of them is banned in every single country because copyright. That's literally it. Because copyright, not because of the music. Bear mind.
Oh,
But because
didn't
it
you
was
show
clips
us
from
this?
The Walking Dead.
Didn't you show us this a while back?
Yes, and we ended up finding out that there were countries we never knew
Yeah,
existed.
yeah, I remember now. I remember. Damn, I should have paid
Yep.
attention to the name. Fuck.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to find it through the technically the new name that I gave it like years ago, which is the name that you saw for it. But
I mean,
my
technically,
old username that I used to use for everything.
yeah. Well, to be fair, I kind of get that because I still have to use my old name that I do for YouTube, just to
Yeah.
direct people so they can find it.
But I may end up making a new YouTube account specifically for stream stuff. Not so much the VODs, but maybe clips. I'm still thinking about it because I'm very 50-50 on that aspect anyway.
You should. So then you got them there, and if anyone actually wants to find them, then they got a place they can directly go to.
It's more
It'll
the
be
fact
all
of
up.
remembering to go back and clip things whilst trying not to cringe at my own voice.
Well, it's not just that. It's also grabbing also basically just like like porting over the clips to YouTube. It'll be a lot easier to do that.
Yeah, I know. But it's just one of those for me. It's like
Yeah, yeah, I get
I
it.
still don't like hearing my voice on playback, and when I have to sit there for like 4+ hours most days of like going through and watching for the clips, like what I might find funny, other people don't, and vice versa.
But here's the thing: it has to be like one of the things that I've found that definitely comes with clips.
Mhm.
As long as you're actually happy, as long as you're actually enjoying, because people actually want to see they want to see the emotion, they want to see the joy, they want to see the happy, they also want to sometimes see the rage for certain games. But that's if you market yourself as that. They want to
Yeah.
see they want to see the emotion.
And the thing is, as well, I'm not very reactive when it comes to a lot of the games that I play, because a lot of the time I just sit there and I know it comes across as I'm like, oh, okay. You know?
Yeah,
So I'm working on it. I'm trying.
it's
I'm
taking me a
fucking
while to get.
trying.
It's taking me a while to fucking break that damn shell.
A little bit, yeah.
Every few years, I just have to upgrade to a bigger hammer.
Valid.
Right now, it's so comical. It's like something from fucking Mario.
That's autism, baby. Yes, it is. The only thing is mine is undiagnosed.
We need something to, as I stated, as I joked about with Killer about a month or so ago, was need something that'll tickle your tism.
Yes.
I still think that's a hell of a statement, tickle your tism.
Mm.
But yes, on to the show.
Yes. On with it, shall we do so? I
Yes.
think so indeed.
On with this shit show. So,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, as you always know, when we occasionally do talk about video games, as stated, when we don't get distracted by cats, IRL stuff, or other topics, we do try and actually get you the newsy news that we do have, and we've found through our best resources. Now, just always a reminder, anything that we have report on today, folks, do not take as gospel. Do look into it and do look into the stuff and research yourself, so then you actually can be 100% certain yourself.
Yes.
You should never take one person's word at it. You should always be willing to look into informing yourself, so then you can actually make 100% objective decision.
Exactly.
But
Because what we might find may end up coming out at one point, like, say, not being true.
yeah, that's happened a couple of
So-
times.
Yeah,
Uh,
and we will always do our best to correct ourselves. And if you find out that, through your own research,
mhm,
you know, then please let us know.
indeed. And as Syntax has just said in the live Twitch chat, trust but verify. Yeah,
Oh my god,
verification.
babe.
You'd be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
3 stream streak. Ew. But you're not always around, are you? And I stream a lot. You're not always able to be there, so it is what it is. Proceeds to look
Exactly.
over at Damo's channel and looks at the 90+ streak I have. Saw that the other day,
Yes.
like 90 streak on your channel. It's like, fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
90.
I just sometimes forget when
Yeah.
you're streaming, even though I'm like very much aware of your schedule, I very much do forget.
Yeah, well, you're also doing your own stuff as well, so I don't expect everyone to actually constantly tune in.
Oh no, of
Just
course
every
not.
now and then.
Yeah.
And yesterday,
And when I do remember, it's like, oh,
yesterday was just because. Why the fuck not?
valid.
I mean, ended up being pretty good. I ended up getting 4 MVPs as Cloak and Dagger on Marvel Rivals.
Mm,
Doing everyone else's fucking job yet again.
naturally.
But yes, with that being said, though, folks, you know what's coming next, folks? Demo. Oh, what the fuck you been playing the past couple of weeks?
Well, the obvious one here and how it's, not burnt me out completely yet, I don't know. Fucking Where Wins Me. I've been really enjoying that recently, like specifically with the events and stuff. Um so what I ended up doing was basically fucking um I ended up getting some more pulls for like a little separate draw that they've got going on, and I
Ooh,
got the wings today.
nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Very much nice, yes.
I'll no doubt obviously see those at some point. I'll probably get a picture or something.
Oh, 100, oh, that'll be what. Okay, I missed a guild boss. Oh well. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just on MU at the same time. Obviously, that being the next one, MU. I'm literally on that every day, pretty
Yep.
much. Well, I say pretty much. I mean, when I can be bothered. Um, I still like the game. Don't get me wrong. There have been ups and downs over the last recent few weeks to a couple of months, especially with the guild merge and stuff like that. And then it didn't end up working out. Um, sort of situation. So I ended up going back to the OG guild that we went into called ADHD. Um, Sort of thing. And my lovely, beautiful man and I basically kept it just about afloat. Um, and now we basically near enough have everyone back initially
Yeah.
because it turned out dude from the other guild that we merged with is a complete dumbass and is a shit stain. But that's just obviously granted my opinion. And due to my own reasoning of do not have a go at me when I'm trying to make a valid point when there's another member in the actual game itself who thinks he's the hot shit and bullies everyone until he gets what he wants. Um
Sounds like a petulant child.
Yeah, well, he only got as far as he did because there is a pay to win aspect to it, but like that's as in like leveling up sort of pay to win, not
Also,
like
more money, no
pay.
sense. Got it.
Basically, yeah. And the dude that like from the merger basically just started trying to have a go at me, and I was like, one, you claim to know who like the type of person I am. You clearly do not. Two, I am a brat. Three, I have an attitude problem.
Emphasis on
Do
the word
not
brat.
shout at me because you're not going to get anywhere. You come to me and you approach me without having a go at me, you're going to get a much better fucking response.
Emphasis on the
Four,
word brat.
yes. Four, if multiple people are telling you the exact same thing that I have just done, maybe put that into your mind instead and think about it instead of having to go at everyone.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then literally the next day, I was like, fuck it, kick me out, I'm going back to ADHD, fuck you. Like, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And about a week or two later, everybody ended up just basically coming back.
Yeah. Anyway,
So,
next game.
Anyway, next game, yes. Did some of the forest yesterday with Novus, Kai, and Inventor
Yeah.
as well.
I saw that.
Oh yeah, no, it was fun. Honestly, very much fun. I loved it.
Yeah, Villa was telling me
Mhm.
that Kai kept getting jumped.
Yeah, basically. Basically, I managed to also get in like a few like just about like helping him like helping Novus by getting him back up like a few times
Yeah.
as well. That was fun, but because obviously like I say I completed it. I completed it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Pardon me, on the PS4, not the PC. So obviously I'm getting the achievements and stuff again. So
Yeah.
it's
No,
actually
people.
kind of nice.
No, people don't listen. No, it sounds like it sounds like you need to pay attention to your surroundings. That's what it sounds like.
To be fair, everybody else was more focused on telling me when there was one behind me. So I will take the fall for that, honestly.
Nah, Kai just needs to get good.
Stop like antagonizing my boyfriend. Please.
Hey, he tries to antagonize me.
And I tell him the exact same thing.
Yeah. But do either of us
also-
listen?
No, you do not.
Exactly.
Did some Hello Kitty Island as well last week with Ivy.
Yeah, I saw you were playing that.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Honest, the multiplayer aspect of it, like, it's not too bad, and I actually genuinely quite enjoyed it.
It looked like Animal Crossing, but with Hello Kitty aspect.
Yeah, no, literally, that's what I said as well. It's like it's kind of like Animal Crossing. It's great.
But Hello Kitty. All right.
Yeah, but Hello Kitty.
Alright. Fair.
You know, so we did that, and it was actually really fun, to be honest. Obviously, did some for the King 2 on Thursday as well, while Stevie had her appointment. With, you know, Kai Inventor
Yeah.
as well. I believe Novus was there.
Novus is everywhere at the minute.
Yeah, did some Fallout 76 as well over the last couple weeks on and off. I
Yep.
haven't been on there recently in the last like few days, but that's because I'm like
There's no one
Yeah.
else on. I don't want to.
basically. But
Yeah.
like Donna's been on it consistently, and I mean like more than me being on Webwin's Meet and us saying something. But it's just more the case of like I just didn't.
Don's got nothing else better to do other than being a pain in the ass. So literally,
But like
past couple. I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but literally the past couple of days he's been coming in my chat going like, "Yo, have you failed yet?" It's like, bruh.
yeah, I saw that.
He came in not long after I'd started as well. Yesterday, it's like, "Have you failed yet?" It's like, bruh.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, so like I do want to like still play it. My brain, it's just my brain, man. Like whether I want to play it or not, it's one of those. I have to be in the mood for it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of effort to put in Fallout 76, so I get it.
Oh yeah,
I played
especially when you've done near enough all the quests and stuff. Like there's a couple of quests where I'm like, I really can't be bothered.
it. I played it before, so I
Like,
get
sort
it.
of thing. Yeah. And then as well, I did some Dispatch, which you know we finished, obviously, as you know, because you were there.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I had to watch the final bits with you.
Oh, naturally.
So I paused
naturally.
everything just so I could watch it.
I love it so much. But yeah, I think that's all I've been doing. Question mark. Oh no, Snowbreak. I did some Snowbreak.
Naturally, got to get in the fan service game in.
Mhm. Yep. Did try to play Fallout New Vegas, but because it's an old game on a newer system, it likes to crash. So I have to find a mod specifically
Yeah,
to stop it from crashing.
yeah,
Now-
that'll happen.
I literally, when I first originally played it, right, like many years ago,
Story
I
time
just
again.
didn't like it. I couldn't get into it. I just didn't like it. So I was like, you know, I've got it. Like, you know, I think it's like the Ultimate Edition. Like, I got it for free,
Yeah,
like somewhere, like some time ago. So fuck it, let's try it. And I was like, oh, okay.
it
Also did like some
it's like
Repo
that.
and the Forest as well. So
hey, that's
yeah.
Vegas, baby. Anyone knows the meme knows.
Mhm.
Yeah, you've actually, for once, actually been doing all sorts for a change.
Oh yeah, like quite a bit.
Yeah, you've actually been venturing out of your usual zone.
I know, shocking.
know.
Considering I don't like change a lot of the time.
I know, shooketh.
Oh.
Speaking of the forest, if just got on there.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, what about you? What you've been playing over the last couple of weeks?
well, I've done quite a bit actually. I've been continuing with Arknight's Enfield, and they've been quite generous in that game where they gave you an option the other day to get a free 6-star of your choice.
Ooh.
So I picked up this red-headed chick that seems to use massive gauntlets and a big sword called Ember. So
Mm-hmm.
I've got two redheads now on my team. Yay. Um, Chill out, don't question me.
Well, thinking about it.
Obviously, Dynasty Warriors Origins. I did that while you were playing Dispatch. Doing the
Mm-hmm.
DLC on that. Obviously, Soul Hackers 2 I did on Saturday, having a lot of fun on that. Um, there was also Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've been trying to actually boost up the amount of core crystals I got on there because Best kind of kicking my ass at the minute.
Naturally.
Real bad. Like people joke about my luck being bullshit. The fact is, between the pair of us and all the rare blades that we've gotten, we have actually gotten more than half of the blades. Now, I think I've only got 8 rare blades left to get. Beth's only got 4.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, thank you for the raid, Moon. Very much appreciate it.
On it.
Reason why the alerts aren't going off is because this is being recorded for YouTube. So apologies, but this is unfortunately how these flopcasts usually go. But thank you very much for the raid. Very much appreciate it. Are you playing some Overwatch? Actually, I've got there's some newsy news about Overwatch that we will be covering later on.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Not gonna lie, kind of made me laugh when I found out about that. I have also been on obviously Nikkei as well. Obviously keeping up to date with the Nikkeis that have been coming out. Every time I would get one of the new ones, I always always show demo.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Marvel Rivals. To anyone that tuned in last night, saw me kicking ass. And I was being an absolute fucking tank with Venom as well. 1 point blocking 31k damage. So, yeah, suck it up. Oh, bloody hell. I obviously beat Rido Remastered as well a couple of weeks ago. So I hope they bring out the rest of the series because the Rido, it's my first time ever playing the Rido games. I was aware of them, just couldn't get my hands on them.
Naturally.
But then again, that was back in the day where JRPGs were a very niche thing. Yeah, I've pretty much that's been it. I've been mainly on those games whilst also dabbling on other stuff. Oh, also Fire Emblem Three Hopes as well. Getting closer to the end on that one.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll finish that at some point in the next month. It takes so fucking long just to actually get everything cleared for one chapter for one part to then get to the main fight of the chapter. It takes so fucking long. It's like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on. It's like, you idiots over there, stop being twats. Just fucking put your swords down. I'll kick your ass anyway. Just save me the trouble. Just save yourself the trouble. Save your lives. Just go home. Have a drink.
That's literally me on Where Winds Meet, though. Like, there was a little quest thing that I didn't think was an actual quest. I just thought it was one of those, like, encounter ones.
Yeah.
And it was also technically a farming spot. So as long as you didn't go to, like, the last 3 people, which I stupidly did because I didn't read the signpost previously, like, prior to doing it, you could have used that as, basically an unlimited, like, loot mine.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah. I know, right? But I did get quite a few of the loots anyway. I managed to get every single chest, though, which was great because, you know, I'm a loot goblin in that aspect. You know, and basically, like, got quite a bit of, like, Echo Jades and stuff from it, too. So I'm not too fussed about it. I also just had, like, a message notification from my bank saying, oh, by the way, you've just basically paid for another month of, like, snack first. And I'm like, but why? Great. Like, don't get me wrong. It's good. And I'll be trying the rest of the snackies on stream as of tomorrow because I've eaten 3 out of 4 packets of crisps. Did not like the grill flavored crisps at all. I like the others though, to be fair, so that's not too bad. and I really enjoyed the pear drink. Just saying, not that
Yeah,
that has any relation to this conversation at all. Just ADHD for you.
yeah.
Um,
So, do you mind if I just take it back over?
yeah, yeah, no, do so, please.
Because otherwise
I beg.
we'll be here for another 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Fire Emblem's just take. Oh my god, it's just taking so fucking long, and it's like I want to actually just like do like the mini fights leading up to the big
Mm.
fight, but then there's like story stuff that can be thrown in like after you do one of the fights. It's like I don't at the same time I don't want to miss anything for stream, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's fair.
One of the things I did yesterday, actually, remembering, I
Mm.
tried out Monster Hunter Stories 3, the trial
Ooh.
version. Um,
Okay.
they've done something that the other two games didn't do. Picking up items, and random bits of like flowers and stuff like that, and bugs gets you
Mm.
XP. So I'll be able to run around discovering stuff and gaining XP instead of constantly having to fight. Yes. It's
Nice.
gonna save leveling up so much. It's gonna be less of a bitch. Oh. And in fact, they also gave us some three cool monsters to use at the beginning. Rathalos, Tobi-Gadachi, and a Yan Kutku right from the get-go. It's like, ooh, very
Mm-hmm.
nice. So I will take that. And then the first monster egg we get is a Paolomu, or as I like to call him, a floofbat. If
Nice.
you don't know what a Paolomu is, look it up. It basically inflates itself, and it's just like a giant fluffy bat.
Okay.
Yes. But that's all I got
Mm.
on that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into the news.
Yes.
And, ladies and gentlemen, my first bit of news is Ubisoft fuck up again. Yep.
With the input of my cat going moo, moo.
I actually didn't hear the cat.
Oh, well, it looked like it was being picked up through the stream. It's got your
Yeah,
stream up. So.
it's weird. It's weird. Discord will make it sound like it's being picked up when it actually doesn't, which is weird.
Right.
I don't get why Discord's like that, but it's like, But yeah, this is coming from Games Radar, and I did look into this through several other outlets, and it appears to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Ubisoft fires 13-year Assassin's Creed veteran just days after suspending him for speaking out against the company's return to office mandate. This was not my decision. Ubisoft announced a massive shake-up in January, which we did cover, I believe, which,
I think
among
so.
many other things, forces employees to spend 5 days a week in the office. One Ubisoft developer, 13-year Assassin's Creed veteran David, apologies for the butchering of this name, Michael Crump, was publicly critical of the publisher's decision. He's now been fired. As part of the restructure announcement last month, Ubisoft said it intends to return to 5 days per week on site for all teams, complemented by an annual allowance for working from home days.
Okay.
AKA, get your ass back into the office, and will only allow a few people, which will probably be our top execs, to be able to stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually when it comes to big companies like these, that's usually what it means. The company argued that in-personal collaboration is a key enabler of collective efficiency, creativity, and success in a persistently more selective AAA market. Wrong-o! If they've really noticed the AAA market, they'll notice that's not always the fucking case. There's been plenty of AAA games that have actually failed tremendously, despite having that very same thought process.
Yes.
It's not a case of impersonal communication that actually makes a good AAA game. It's a case of whether suits fuck off and let the developers do their damn job.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know?
What do we know?
Yeah. So I'm going to break his name down to Cromp because I cannot pronounce his
Valid.
So apologies. So Cromp said in a LinkedIn post last week, Ubisoft want to bring back 5 days in the office because they believe in collaboration. But come on, we're not completely stupid. We very well know why you want to go back to 5 days in the office.
Oh boy.
So yeah, obviously a statement like that obviously would not go down well. So to be honest, to some aspect, I get I get the suspension because technically you're not allowed to do something like that when you're working for the company.
Mm.
I get it, but at the same time, I get his frustration as well.
Yeah.
So, completely valid. With his post, Crump included a link to a video which argues that return to office mandates are essentially a way for companies to tidily lay off employees who prefer to work from home. Spoiler alert, it's not about efficiency or collaboration, he added. So, literally, they just basically went ahead and just proved him right.
Basically, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So, Ubisoft put their foot in their mouth by thinking, oh yeah, we'll fire him and shut him up. No, you just went ahead and proved him right. He might as well just add in the video, if I get suspended or fired from this, they've literally just gone ahead and proven me right. If I'm still on the team, it means that they may actually have their hands tied on this one.
Mm.
Ubisoft, for fuck's sake, can you stop proving how the level of your stupidity that we assume turns out to be continuously correct? A few days later, Crump said he was handed a 3-day unplayed disciplinary suspension in relation to his earlier comments. Now he's been fired altogether. Today it was terminated by Ubisoft effective immediately. Crump writes in another LinkedIn post, "This was not my decision. I won't be discussing internal details or circumstances." By what you have stated, mate, you've pretty much just laid out the groundwork for not discussing internal details or circumstances, but pretty much just told everyone, hey, here's kind of what's happening. Work it out yourself. You ain't that stupid, but these guys apparently are.
Yeah.
Crump joined Ubisoft in 2012, first working on Assassin's Creed Unity as a level designer. He continued level design duties across Syndicate, Origins, Valhalla, and Watch Dogs Legion since 2022. He'd been team lead on level design for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Sharing feedback or opinions respectively does not lead to a dismissal, Ubisoft says in a statement to Kotaku.
Well, apparently it does.
We have a clear code of conduct that outlines our shared expectations for working together safely and respectfully, which employees review and sign each year. When that is breached, our established procedures apply, including an escalation of measures depending on the nature, severity, and reputation of the breach. But it wasn't a fucking breach!
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. Dude's just voiced his opinion and made an
He
offhanded
literally-
comment. Was it the smartest move? No. Was
No.
a suspension the better option? Of course, because you have to discipline. Whatever.
Yeah, the
But to
suspension
fire someone...
Yeah, literally, you just went ahead and just proved exactly what he just said. You just literally proved him right.
Yeah.
You just went ahead and proved him right. That's
And-
all you've done. You've not helped your company. You've hurt the company. You idiots.
And not just that, but also as well, like, I think you'll find a lot more stuff genuinely got done by by those that actually worked from home.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like a lot of the updates from, I wouldn't know because I still haven't played Assassin's Creed Shadows, just saying, or much of Ubisoft recently. But I'm assuming that the updates were pretty seamless and the communication was definitely there because,
Yeah,
they may not have had, the pressure of a suit dude lingering over him.
Yeah.
Like,
he was a team.
he was team
lead in design in the level design. So
remind me, is this the Shimigami? I am right in thinking in terms of Death Note, right?
Shimigami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shimigami also technically could be. Some people would also say that is also the other form, the name for Soul Reapers, like would be like in Bleach. But
That's what I was like,
Shinigami
just to kind of make a point.
Yeah,
I just
Shinigami
needed
is
the
definitely.
clarification. Yeah, cool, thank you. Because some people may see the big wig suit guys in that aspect, like in a lot of areas, regardless if it's development or not, in terms of video games, right? As a Shimigami lingering over them.
Yeah.
Trying to reap their soul. And that, like, being a part of a development team is not fucking easy from what I've seen and read online as a whole, especially if you have someone like just lingering over you near enough 24/7, whether it's like by physical like them being there physically or
digitally.
Like digitally. Maybe working from home helps alleviate those people like from the stresses of having to deal with that due to their own personal reasons. Albeit
Yeah.
being um
I
anxiety, other mental health, like getting in the way or something like that. Maybe it helps them, and if the communication is clear and they're getting stuff done and making it on time, why the fuck would you like want to
yeah.
lay off the people that are doing like really good fucking work?
It's simple because they're not making as much money as they were hoping with some of their big AAA games.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily developers like fault in any aspect at all
Look,
whatsoever. That'll be from their own
yeah,
their
but
own
yeah,
doing.
yeah. Logically, that's exact. Anyone else outside the industry and anyone actually works on this stuff would completely see the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
However, the suits, they're there just to appease the shareholders.
Yeah.
And as a result, the shareholders, so they think the only way to save themselves is to fire enough people below them to keep themselves afloat. That is
Yeah.
literally how this structure works. The further you are down the further you are down the pecking order when it comes to these companies, the more likely you are to be fired for any little thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that these guys have literally just gone ahead and fired their team lead for level design, it's not good. But anyway, let me just get it back up because for some reason the article closed. But yeah, the fact is, they got rid of their team again. I can't emphasize it's their team lead. Their team lead in level design, all because he made a statement that was so goddamn obvious.
Yeah.
And anyone that's worked in big companies will actually know. I myself can say, having worked, granted, in only one big company, but at the same time, it still doesn't change the facts.
Mm.
But yeah, in a statement occupying the restructured news, Ubisoft CEO said that the company will accelerate our cost reduction initiatives to right-size the organization, and that will almost certainly involve layoffs. Ubisoft has already made a proposal for voluntary layoffs, and bear in mind that's in quotations.
Mm.
That could cut up to 200 employees at its Paris headquarters, prompting stern walkout threats from French unions. As other devs commit to AI as a development tool, Ubisoft is doubling down on the player-facing generative AI.
Mm.
See, there, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about how much of that last statement might entirely be true, but at the same time, considering some of the statements that have actually come out with from these guys recently, it sounds like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to save money so they can bring in the AI programs to do the job.
Yeah.
And now, I'm gonna make that. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. AI will eventually be the future. That is a fact.
Mm.
However, what these companies and bigwigs don't seem to realize is that the AI isn't as good as what they think it is. It's not on the level that they portray in movies. When they hear AI, they think that, it would seem, considering how much so many companies are throwing their money behind AI. And it. How many times are we going to see this level of stupidity from a company that's making so much money? You'd think that the people in charge would actually have a certain degree of, or I don't know, common sense. Oh, wait, I forget, nowadays, it's no longer common sense. It seems to be more uncommon sense. So, to Crump, very sorry that you lost your job, mate. Unfortunately, I will kind of play devil's advocate here somewhat. You did kind of make a statement that does paint the company in a slightly bad light while working for them. You can't, unfortunately, do stuff like that. It is bad.
Against company policy.
Yeah.
But I suppose like a suspension's fine.
Yeah. And the fact that they went to that level, it's like it's clear that they went on immense damage control.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And as a result, unfortunately, they have lost their job. Just know, as much as you were trying to actually speak out, I will say unfortunately, to Mr. Crump, you have sort of also hurt some of your prospects with other, while also possibly looking at other jobs, because a lot of companies, they'll see that you've done that and they'll be wary of you because you've done that as well.
This now, I'm gonna say this in, like, to make it a little less serious for a moment, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So hear me out. This is where I would have used a burner account,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like, to be able to voice said things. But obviously, regardless, making a company look bad, yes, is bad. But at the same time, venting frustrations could have been done elsewhere, more privately. At the same
Yeah.
time, like, I still don't agree with the fact that he'd been sacked over it,
No.
because what he said wasn't actually that bad.
No.
Now, if he
He
went
was.
on a full tyrant, like, rampage, cool,
Yeah.
fair.
All he did was literally, if anything, he just had a reaction to their post.
Yeah. Which clearly was not communicated with him as one of the people that worked there.
Yeah. It's. I. Hmm. I don't like how the whole deal's gone down.
No, I don't either.
I feel for him, especially at a time when the game industry is on a massive cliff right now.
Mm-hmm.
With AI encroaching on stuff, because companies, instead of actually thinking on actually making AI, instead of actually just maybe a possible tool to be used to help out actually in creation process, they're just throwing everything behind it.
Yeah, 100%.
And it is very concerning. And when literally companies are going through, especially literally industry wide, there are layoffs happening left, right, and center. And I think I'd be right in saying this. This is probably the worst amount of in layoffs that have been in the industry for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And honestly, this might be going out on a limb saying this, but I think that might be due to the fact a lot of these companies have kind of decided over the past few years to fuck around. And now,
Yeah.
due to their market and who they're trying to appeal to, fighting back, saying, "What the fuck are you doing? This is shit."
Mm-hmm.
Throwing out this kind of bullshit. We think of that. I'll pay this amount of money for this crap. They're starting to find out, and unfortunately, it's the ones that are trying to actually make good products are the ones that will pay the price. Yeah. Could you think if these top execs were all for the company, they would actually take a slight pay cut in order to actually help keep those who are doing the job in power?
Mm.
But we know that's not exactly going to be the case. I mean, no one likes to take a pay cut, but if you're passionate about something, you'll do whatever's necessary
Yeah, exactly.
without hurting everyone else. And unfortunately, this is a game of chess that I think Ubisoft is going to lose.
Well, it was a good run, Ubisoft.
Yeah, they
It's fun whilst it lasted.
they put out the pawns. Seen most of the pawns taken out. They got their knights out, and they're just waiting to see if their queen gets taken by the bishop in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line from a movie I cannot remember, but it was still funny as fuck. Anyway, from that bit of sad news, moving on.
From one mini crash out to a bigger crash out.
Uh-oh.
To clarify, I saw this happening in real time on Twitter, to the point I was literally sending I sent like 2 or 3 screenshots to Chaos as it was happening.
Yep.
I'll
say this somewhat valid crash out, to be fair.
Very, very valid, and I'll get onto that in a moment. This is from insidergaming.com, as well as technically Twitter, because that's where I initially saw it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to laugh, it's a very valid crash out. Larian isn't involved in the Baldur's Gate TV show, and they're not happy. And I will also state this as well, a lot of people are not happy. However, a lot of people aren't realizing that this show will be post ending, or endings, depending on how they go about it. of the Baldur's Gate 3 world. So we're just gonna read the article. All
Yeah.
right. It was recently revealed that HBO plans to produce a Baldur's Gate live action adaptation. Helmed by Craig Mazin, one of the leads who has brought The Last of Us to life over the last few years, it has been confirmed that the show will continue after the events of Baldur's Gate 3 and will feature the characters from the smash hit 2023 game. However, shortly after the news dropped regarding the show, it was confirmed that Larian Studios, the developer behind Baldur's Gate 3, will have no involvement in the series. I also need to burp, so
Yeah, the fact that they now I get they didn't want to have any more hand in
pardon me.
regards of the making of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I want to clarify because I thought because I've been thinking about it because Damo and I've discussed this several times. They did say the game. Any other products obviously would be up for discussion, and from the sounds of things, Larian weren't even actually approached in regards to this.
Yeah. Bucking the trend and not involving the developer. Larian having zero involvement in a Baldur's Gate 3 television series is a bold move. From what we've seen already, developers of these popular games have had direct input from in the production of their live action adaptations. For instance, Neil Druckmann is a writer and executive producer on The Last of Us, which surfaced in 2013 from Naughty Dog. Similarly, the likes of Todd Howard, Bethesda Game Studios have executive producer credits and deep involvement in the creation of Fallout, another award winning adaptation, which, if you haven't seen it already, do it. It's very fucking good. Like, I very much loved it. You know, the second it came out, I was like, yep, we're gonna watch this now. There was no holding me back watching it. Just saying. Um, you know, that just wrapped up its second season this week. In recent years, one of the many examples of a developer not being involved in a live action adaptation would be the Borderlands movie. Randy Pitchford of Gearbox revealed to Insider Gaming at Gamescom 2025 that he didn't have any input in the movie and would have felt uncomfortable if he had. On social media, the director of publishing of Larian Studios, Michael Dowse, wrote, "Except that we made it popular enough for it to be referred to as Baldur's Gate 3. When prompted in the comments to confirm if Larian would sue or something, he simply said not really. He then
No.
wrote a lengthy series of posts talking about Larian having some of the best video game writers in the world, explaining I genuinely don't think anyone can trump our writers. He wrapped up by saying, "Don't abandon hope, but do expect the world. That's the job." And then update, later Sven Svinsky, the CEO of Larian, wrote, "The endings of Baldur's Gate 3 were created so they could serve as a narrative soil for new adventures. There's plenty of directions they could go. I'm eager to find out which ones Craig and his team will pick. He's reached out for a chat, so we'll have an opportunity to tell him our thoughts."
All right, so they actually are now reaching out to him to actually try and actually do something
Yeah.
about this. Good. That all right, because that was the one thing that I knew a lot of people, ourselves included, were not too keen on the idea of no input whatsoever. I mean,
Yes.
when a film is made based on a game where the people that made the game have no input, we then get another Borderlands movie. You want to know how bad that looks? Look it up. We did talk about it on the
No,
Flopcast.
the screenshots that I sent Chaos specifically because I've just scrolled up to get them. Someone named Destin saying season 1 is going to be great. Quote retweeting from Deadline about obviously how, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be a TV show. And then the lead writer saying "fuck off" in brackets with love. Yeah. PC Gamer as well also said like Laren lead has a little crash out on main over Baldur's Gate 3 show announce. But Big Boss Sven Vinsky says HBO is in touch about the writing, so now I don't know what to think. And then also went, "Glad you think it was little." And, you know, I'm glad that he was able to find a way to make it a bit comical for him.
Yeah.
Just due to the fact of it was not a little crash out at all. He did go lengthy at it. So, you know, it is one of those where it's like, oh shit, like sort of situation.
Because one of the things that Damon and I have discussed is genuinely, if it's really, really bad, it won't hurt Baldur's Gate 3.
Mm-hmm.
The only ones who will actually get hurt by it are the people that are trying to make this.
Yes, exactly.
Those are the only ones that'll actually get hurt. If anything, if anything, this will actually probably boost Baldur's Gate 3 because they'll be like, all right, so where did this shit show come from? See Baldur's Gate 3, play it, realize about how fucking awesome it is, and then realize, yeah, you guys fucking fell off with this.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact is, as well, like, I'm gonna assume it is because of said crash out that is happening. Um,
Well, I'll,
you know,
I'll
he's tweeted a lot since then, so now I have to go through and
I
find it. But
will
it's
I will play slight devil's advocate
mm-hmm.
because we heard about this, but there wasn't actually like when you go into a discussion when you actually start to do something like this and you decide to go in discussion. Sometimes you don't want those discussions to be made public yet until obviously confirmation is actually had. So maybe there were confirmations were already in play to actually be discussed, um, but those underneath the top brass were not meant to know until
Mm-hmm.
that. I'm wondering if that may just playing slight devil's advocate here, maybe what was actually happening, and the crash out, and obviously the internet's response forced the information to then actually be then made public.
Yeah, like literally, this all happened on the February 6th, by the way, and I've managed to like scroll down enough to find some of the tweets.
Yeah.
One of them as well was like, you'd think if someone was announcing a show about a game, they would hit up the gaming press in brackets unrelated. Um, like, and obviously the lengthy one, which I only did like a few quotes from. Well, I say a few, it was more too. So the first one is, I've spent the last 8 to 10 years of my life with the writers and creators of Baldur's Gate 3 and then the most incredible storytellers and creators in this space. Only hope is that they get both the credit deserved and the characters are represented at the same level as the game. I genuinely don't think anyone can trump our writers. Our stories are built by fierce camaraderie and resolve. I have watched them write and write and write, and through respect for audience and material, come up with some of the finest shit I have ever played. I hope TV allows for the same thoroughness. Don't abandon hope, but do expect the world. That's the job.
Yeah. My advice in regards of this, keep your
Mm.
expectations low
Yeah.
in regards to this. Because one of the things, especially when it comes to TV series are made out of big franchises, is people's expectations are usually high because obviously the high quality of the source material.
Yeah.
Um, I look at the recent Star Wars series. Deviated so far from the source material to the point where people are saying it's not sexism, why it's shit, it's just shit in general. Um, and I'll if you keep your expectations low, and then when it
Yeah.
comes out and you watch it and it actually then you'll actually be then you might actually be surprised with how good it might end up actually being. Or if it's actually real bad, then at least you won't be too disappointed. Just try to keep
Chaos.
my advice is keep a level headed approach in regards to this, because again, this has all basically happened just very recently, and there's still a long way to go between talks about it to actually filming and getting it out. So there's
Of
still a
course,
long road to
naturally.
happen. A lot can happen and change in that time frame.
Chaos.
Yes.
Check DMs. This is what I've just found that he reposted from Layering Studios official Twitter.
Oh no. Let's see.
For anyone that wants to see, I will post a link in the chat for you
No,
to
no, no,
see
no,
this
no, no, no. I
beautiful.
can. Just give me a sec. Give me a
Okay.
sec. Give me a sec. But yeah, no. Do have a don't have. They say expect the world. Expect have obviously expectations of obviously them doing justice to it.
Mm.
Do obviously have a level of obviously like expect of justice, because that is sort of what should be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't expect an absolute fantastic thing, like give it a chance, because you might be thoroughly surprised.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. just trying to play
But
devil's advocate on it
oh
because I
no,
know
of
how
course.
people, especially when it comes to TV shows these days, it's very touch and go.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. Honestly, I do get where you're coming from. Like as a
Yeah,
whole, like
like
I can understand both sides. Like why like this dude doing this, like making it a TV show, because I know a lot of people did not enjoy the Last of Us series, which is valid. I quite enjoyed it for the most part, personally, so I get it 100,000%, like genuinely, like yeah, it's fair, that's understandable, but it's just one of those, really, but also as well, follow up from that, when doing the TikTok try not to laugh doom scroll as I do at night and in the morning when I first wake up, just to try and wake up a little bit enough to be able to get out of bed. Um,
I've got it up.
Devora Wild, I think it's like Devora Wild, I think her name is, who did the voice acting, nice, for the voice acting of Lizelle, as well as the voice actress for Zaza, had literally done like little like audition tapes by like a TikTok video they did.
So
Um so yeah, that was actually kind of like really nice to see. And I would like to see like them being cast as well as like obviously Neil Newbon obviously as, Astarion and Karlak being Karlak and such. But I know we may not get that. So it's just one of those. Just keep an open mind about it. Like I said, just keep your
yeah,
expectations low.
so in regards to the picture that's behind me, the perfect fan cast doesn't exist. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just Astarion,
Big goof.
Karlak, Damo.
Yes.
Literally, over time, every other name you say who it is.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Hang on.
Karlak,
Pingu.
Lizelle,
Pingu.
Shadowheart,
Pingu.
Will,
Pingu.
Gale.
Pingu. Nerd.
Newt motherfucker indeed. Um, but yeah. Just the fact that's come from Larian Studio is hilarious. But then again, then again, it's Larian Studio. Whoever's in charge of their social media page has got to be just having shits and giggles.
Honestly, I love it.
The fact they get paid for that shit as well is hilarious.
Yeah.
So, I think that's all really we can say about that TV show, to be honest. Because again, because I'll say one last thing. As has been many times, like over the years, we've heard them literally say, like, "Oh, we're gonna make a Devil May Cry movie. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that." They start production, and then everything just completely falls through.
Yeah.
So there's still plenty of time for everything to completely fall through, and nothing will actually happen. Hell, at one point they were even talking about actually making a legitimate Silent Hill TV series, and nothing happened. So don't. Just keep an eye on it, see what news comes out, see who they got cast as the characters. Although I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree that Neil Newborn should be Astarion playing as Day.
Yep.
Even I agree. He's got the build, he's got the mannerisms, like he could easily do it. If anyone will watch them play D&D, you'll actually agree.
Oh yeah.
I did hear about Discord, and honestly, it's not surprising. Yorktown just asked if
I just saw.
I was explaining because I haven't got the chat up, so YouTube doesn't see it. So I was just explaining. So yeah, it's it will be a thing eventually, because either a big company's going to make it, or some fans are going to make it, and that'll end up being a big thing.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if we don't get an Odyssey. Do you know what I was expecting? I was actually expecting like a full-on cartoon series.
Oh yeah.
Like the shorts that we've gotten.
Yeah.
I was expecting something like that. Honestly, I don't think people would have a problem with that. Because then it gives the voice actors more chance to play those characters. A cartoon series of that would not entirely be wrong, providing they didn't completely fuck it up. And then again, it depends on what type of ending they want to go through as well. Is like,
Yeah.
I honestly don't think they'd go with a full evil ending.
No.
That would,
No.
although to be fair,
pissed.
that would be interesting to see how they would play that.
It would be interesting, but I would also be incredibly pissed.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, how many shows go for like the neutral or the good ending? How many of them touch on the evil ending?
You got a point.
You know, it would
I
be.
want to see how they make like Astarion know, like what route they went for him, as well in terms of the show. Like, if you think about it, because you can either go like the unascended or the ascended route.
I imagine they'll probably go with the characters as they are.
Yeah, I hope so because we need the unascended Astarion.
Yeah, I imagine that'll be the route they go.
Because I've done both routes for Astarion.
No fucking surprise.
And
yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say on that.
All right, so from one series to another.
Yeah.
Resident Evil. Now, as many people know, in the next couple of weeks, we're obviously getting Resident Evil Requiem, which I know a lot of people are looking forward to. With them recently, obviously, showing actual gameplay footage. And it looks like, for some of the aspects, they are going with first person, and then looks like the Leon side will be like Resi 2.
Yeah.
Resi 2/3 remake. So they're combining Resident Evil Biohazard and Village with Resident Evil 2 3 remake in terms of the gameplay, which I don't exactly think that's a bad idea. I've seen some of the... I saw the footage and I'm like, okay, that could be interesting. I'm not going to play it myself because it's not my type of thing.
Valid.
But I'm looking forward to seeing how people's playthrough of it goes, and I'm looking to see how people handle... Because there was a... Because they revealed the trailer, they revealed the gameplay stuff at the recent Nintendo Partner Direct as well. So, yeah. But we're not talking about Requiem. We're talking about the T-Virus, more specifically. And this is coming from Dexerto. Obviously, I looked around various places to confirm it, naturally. Resident Evil's famous T-Virus going on display in Tokyo. Resident Evil's T-Virus is heading to Tokyo, offering fans a rare chance to see one of gaming history's most infinite fictional threats. According to the official press release, a model sample will be unveiled in Shibuya on February 14th. As part of a biotech art showcase designed to bring video game horror a little closer to reality. No, obviously it won't be actually the legitimate T-Virus, just saying for those who are of a slightly paranoid disposition. That's not what the article said, but I'm saying that.
Valid.
Because that would be a bit too fucking disturbing. For those unfamiliar with the series, I'm not even going to read that. If you don't I'm not even going to read them basically saying what the T-Virus is. But TLDR, T-Virus is basically what caused Resident Evil 2 and 3 to essentially destroy Raccoon City, and also for 1 and 0 to take place. And everything else that followed afterwards. The installation is part of an exhibition called The Authentic Office, which will temporarily transform a lab and workspace inside Shibuya into an immersive public tech experience that blends science with horror-inspired fiction. I hope they have some people fully dressed up as zombies near that, just so they could throw in the horror aspect for that, because I think that'd be fucking brilliant.
I presume they would. Honestly,
I would hope
so.
I would hope so, because that would be fucking brilliant. Because that would really throw in the actual aspect. Resi fans will be able to see the T-Virus, organised by biotech startup Lom Baby. The showcase centres on a synthetically produced sample inspired by the pathogen that helped define Capcom's long-running franchise. My guess is they've just got the they've designed the case on how the virus originally was in one of its files, and then just put in some blue liquid.
More than likely.
I fucking hope so. Last thing we need is actually something like a fucking zombie apocalypse happening around here. Christ alike. You should see some of the people outside, folks. They look like zombies already as it is. Despite the unsettling premise, organisers present the display as a creative fiction rather than anything resembling a real-world threat. Running from February 13th to 14th, the exhibition will also feature several unusual biotech creations. These include an energy drink said to contain wing-growing ingredients based on a Pegasus DNA, alongside displays such as dragon meat and artificial alien DNA figure.
Okay.
The T-Virus showcase isn't the only thing that has caught the attention of fans, as Capcom has also partnered with Panasonic to release a wearable neck speaker designed to make Resident Evil Requiem even scarier.
Interesting.
Right? So yeah, that's all I've got to say about on that one. I like the fact that companies are actually trying to do this type of thing, or showcase this type of thing. But at the same time, how far is too far? All it takes is just one absolute fucking nut job just to go, hey, guess what? We're actually going to go ahead and make an actual legit T-Virus.
Sounds about right.
Not that I'm saying it would never happen. I'm just saying, people be dumb. So,
Yeah.
just watch yourselves out there, folks. And if you go in there, if you are actually going there and you actually get to see it and you actually get to take pictures, do please let us know
Yeah, I'd love
on
to see
social
some
media. We'd
pictures
love
from
to
that.
actually see it. And if you actually see anyone that's actually post videos of it, again, we would like to actually see it. Like, I think it'd be fucking cool myself.
Oh yeah, no, I think it'd be cool too.
Yeah. So yeah, moving on.
From one horror element onto another, we are getting, it has now officially been confirmed, that we are getting a new Silent Hill game called Silent Hill Townfall, but we're also getting a Silent Hill 1 remake. Both have now officially been confirmed, and I can't wait to see that, to be honest.
Yep, Damon's going to be all over that shit.
Yep. Straight the fuck up.
Yeah. It's actually because last episode, folks, we did actually talk about it actually happening because there were some murmurs around, and we would say if we saw anything, then we would let you know. Well, here you go. Now, how obviously expect any information in regards of like gameplay trailer or footage or anything like that, probably not to come out this year.
No. There's not much information on the fact of it, obviously, like just because of the tweet.
Yeah.
Um.
Look forward to maybe seeing anything like that, possibly spring next year would be my estimate.
Yeah.
Because it is being done by Blooper Team.
And Blooper did really good. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be great to actually sit there and with Damo while Damo goes, Chaos, where do I go now? Right, here we go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chaos, how do I do
Honestly.
this? Chaos, how do we do this puzzle? Right, I've got the guide here. It says do this, this, and this. I have, but it's not working. Oh, that's for hard difficulty. Let me look up what this isn't easy.
Yeah, pretty much. However, though, because I forgot that one of us put the article in that, like, confirms New Silent Hill, blah, blah. So, according to rumors, Townfall is planned for 2026, while the Silent Hill 1 remake is expected in 2027.
All right. So I was partly right.
Yeah, no, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they are also wanting to basically, following the success of Silent Hill 2 remake in 2024, the franchise has seen a resurgence with Silent Hill F selling over 1 million copies in just 3 days, in addition to expressing a desire for yearly releases. Okamoto has stated that the next game will offer gameplay different from Silent Hill F, ensuring that each installment offers unique flavor. While the revival of games is exciting, it's unfortunate that the film adaptations continue to be lackluster. That's your opinion.
Yeah, we no need to no
Going
need to do
based
that
off
bit.
of Rotten Tomatoes, like, come on, that is your opinion.
Yeah,
I was like,
no to go on that bit.
yeah, no, it's just the end of that part of the
Yeah,
article, anyway, so it's all good.
yeah. So,
So yeah, as of this year, at some stage, we will be getting a Silent Hill Townfall, but that is also rumored to be planned for, by the way,
yeah,
as
plans
well
can
as the
still
expected
change.
2027 for the Silent Hill one. Yeah, no, exactly.
Just because it's planned doesn't mean anything. And like again, we've not seen any footage of it. So until we actually see
Mm.
footage, I think my statement was pretty much on the money. Don't expect anything until maybe next year.
The only thing I do say is if they genuinely want to do yearly releases, as long as they don't
Mm.
go in the steps of
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty,
Yeah,
and stuff like that. Like if they've been making working on these games years prior to the release and they know it's going to be finished within that that next year sort of yearly release, I wouldn't have an issue.
yeah.
However, if they don't decide to go that route that I'm hoping for, I
Don't be
don't want it to
stupid.
turn out how it had done previously for the games, if
Yeah,
that makes sense, in the direction that they've gone previously.
yeah.
Um, so once we
Advice.
have more news on that, you guys will definitely know.
Yeah, advice to those guys if they do see this. Advice to you guys: don't be stupid with your times. If you need more
Mm-hmm.
time, just say to people, and the fans will. They'll be disappointed, but
Yeah,
they'll be happy the fact that you're taking the time to actually continue with the actually making sure the game can be as good as it can be.
exactly.
Just just don't make people wait too long.
But also in the same sense, if you need to cook, cook.
Yes, just don't cook too long. Because guess what? Shit can get burnt.
Oh lord.
Last thing you want is Gordon Ramsay kicking down your studio doors going, "What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich." uh, so, more company bullshit, or rather, people being stupid.
Mm.
Former MiHoYo staff members sentenced to prison for bribery and embezzlement.
Oh lord.
Yes, MiHoYo, a company that we've not actually spoken about for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Genshin Impact developer MiHoYo has confirmed that 4 former employees have been sentenced to prison following bribery and embezzlement investigations. The company behind games like Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero said the cases were uncovered through an internal investigation aimed at maintaining a fair, honest, and transparent business environment. According to the translated statement, 4 employees were found to have abused their positions to solicit commissions and accept bribes from partner companies. 4 MiHoYo employees have been, after the trial, the 4 were found guilty of accepting bribes as non-state personnel. MiHoYo said 1 was sentenced to 1 year and 4 months in prison, 2 received 1 year and 3 months, and 1 was sentenced to 6 months. MiHoYo also dismissed another employee from the original Genshin Impact product marketing team after determining he had abused his role to seek benefits for his own company, calling it a serious conflict of interest. The company said it has transferred related leads to public security authorities for further investigation. MiHoYo maintains a zero tolerance attitude towards commercial bribery, embezzlement, and other fraudulent activities, reads the statement, adding that anyone found engaging in such conduct will be primarily barred from employment. Apologies. The developer confirmed that suppliers connected to the cases have been added to a fraud blacklist and will never cooperate with the company again. MiHoYo has also revealed that they will continue to strengthen anti-fraud measures and cooperate with judicial authorities to pursue legal responsibility where criminal activity is suspected. That's good, the fact they were able to actually find out about these people doing that.
Mm.
It's actually a good thing. Now, it's weird, obviously, the fact that that's actually come out, especially considering where MiHoYo headquarters is essentially based. Granted, it's at a sort of a loophole in China, I believe. where they got I believe Mihoyo is a multicultural company.
Yeah.
So that's why those of you that play Genshin Impact and stuff like that, where certain female characters have had to have their outfits changed to apply with Chinese law as well as various other things. Why we're over here in the West, we're actually given the option to do either.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, embezzlement, like, that's never fucking good. And considering it's like a gacha game, it's like, how, like, what, like, how bad was it? Like, geez.
Obviously, quite bad, honestly. Like,
Well, any
at
form
the
of
end of the
embezzlement
day,
is immediate firing, to my knowledge, and technically that's a
yeah.
business interference.
Well, yeah, it's actually very, very much illegal, no matter
Yeah,
where you are.
yeah,
Like, you know.
and
Um,
I'm glad they were caught.
yeah, I am too.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, why the fuck would you do that?
exactly. If you're working for a company and you're good, why go greedy? You know, never let greed overtake like that.
Exactly.
Backfires on you tremendously. Look at me in shooting games. I get greedy with my targets and then I'm getting taken out.
Right? Honestly. That's like me literally getting the other night, right? I was streaming Where Winds Meet on Discord to Jasmine.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be able to like, play with
Yeah,
her
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Anyway.
And I was doing some 1v1 PvP. Shocking, I know, because I'm a PvE player. Shush. Um, that was way more aggressive than intended. I apologize. But anyway,
If you
anyway,
argue with me, I'm going to challenge you to PvP.
yeah, no, like I know I'm not the hot shit. However, I did manage to get quite far, but I got so greedy. Like, well, as in greedy, I mean as in cocky, and I
Yeah.
got my ass whooped into next year. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, no, that'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's all I've really got on that one.
Yeah.
You got
So
your next one?
yeah, taking it back to Silent Hill for a moment, specifically Silent Hill F. This is from Dexter, which Chaos also found as well for me. I
You're
love
welcome.
that. The irony of the fact that as I was like flicking through and had to double check whether you'd actually put it in there or not was the deciding factor if I was to put it in like group chat that we have for
Yeah.
this specifically. Silent Hill F actors become tourism ambassadors for IRL Town.
Yep.
The actors who play Hideko's parents in Silent Hill F have been named official tourism ambassadors for the real Japanese town that inspired the game's town. Takeshi Masago, I'm so sorry if I butchered the names, as well as Tamami Hirioka, who portray the
Do you
parents.
want me to quickly just confirm?
Yes, please.
Uh, Takashi Masago and Tamami Hiroko.
Okay, so I was very close. Nice.
Yes.
Who portrayed the parents of the protagonist, Hinako Shimizu, in Silent Hill F, previously made headlines on December 29th after going viral for streaming their own playthrough of the survival horror game. Their broadcast followed earlier buzz surrounding
Konatsu Kato.
Konatsu. That's the one. The actor behind Hinako, who completed her first playthrough and impressed fans by returning to the nightmare she helped bring to life. Now, Hinako's fictional parents have taken that connection even further as IGN has revealed that the duo has become tourism ambassadors for the location that served as inspiration for the fictional town of Ebisuka. Hinako's parents now represent town that inspired the game. So yeah,
That's actually really cool.
that is really fucking cool, and I love the fact that since release, fans have been visiting the real world location, often sharing photos and comparisons online by highlighting the similarities between Kaneyama, very much probably butchered that, but we're not going to get into that, and Silent Hill F's in game environments. Hinako's father also visited Okuhida Shuzo, a Japanese sake brewery based in the real life version of Ebisoka, the same brewery that released a special Silent Hill F sake and chocolate collab back in January. I missed that. Why didn't I know? That's that. I'm gonna have to look online and see if I can see and find some. Like, Dad, birthday.
You're asking a lot from your old man.
Well, actually, it would be more a question to pose to my dad's girlfriend because my dad leaves the presents to her.
Yeah.
So,
But the fact is,
like,
again, going back
yeah,
to the article, that's actually really fucking cool. Like,
right.
Silent Hill Evers actually had a lot going for it. Like, especially outside, like, especially on terms of the marketing side of things. Like, the fact that the actors that brought the characters to life have actually been going through the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I do appreciate the fact that the streaming communities have actually been fully supportive,
Oh yeah, 100%. Like,
especially
I love
especially
that.
considering how toxic it can be.
Yeah.
So it's awesome to see.
Like, well done to them, honestly.
Yeah.
And this goes without saying, no matter where you go in the world. But, however, if you do plan to go and visit the real life town that Silent Hill F is based on, please not only respect the country's laws, but also the culture as well.
Yeah, and don't go there and just litter. Don't be a scumbag.
Yeah, don't be a dickhead.
Yeah.
All right, respect the places that you
Yes.
go, no matter what. Because if you expect people to do that in your own hometown or country, then
Show respect, and you'll
be
be given
be
it back.
respectful. Yeah, be respectful and show respect.
Yes.
I'd like me personally, I'd be too much in awe if I was ever able to go to Japan to begin with. But to be able to go
Same.
to some of the locations where a lot of like, games have taken inspiration from, I would just be like, huh?
So
Oh my god.
we're going to the areas in Persona 5, right?
Honestly, I'd love to do that. Like genuinely.
Oh,
I'd love
God.
it. I would honestly love it.
I had to play Persona 5 again, actually. I've been missing it.
Mhm.
I might do that at some point. But yeah, no, that's Silent Hill F. Despite initial people's thought process on the game, it's
Mhm.
actually done a lot better for itself. Because I know initially a lot of people were very skeptical of the game.
Yeah.
I was hearing all sorts of like reports, especially when it came to like the game performance, the story and stuff like that. And it's like, let it cook. Just play the game,
Yeah.
let it cook, and see how you feel after a bit of time. And I'm glad that my hunch was right.
Mm.
I've not actually seen all the gameplay footage myself. I've not seen all the cutscenes and that. That is something I'll probably do at some point. But yeah,
I mean, you'll see some more tomorrow.
I won't because I'll be too busy doing my own.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like you'll see it like in the
Um,
corner of your eye.
Yeah, so check out Damo tomorrow playing it. 7 o'clock GMT. Over twitch.tv/isdemo. I'm too
Like,
quick
so
with that.
I don't have to like do the shameless plug. You just do it for me anyway.
I know, I'm too quick with it.
I mean, to be fair, I do appreciate the fact that you do that, but like, you don't have to. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
I fire that shit off like a goddamn revolver. Like,
Oh, I know.
been doing this shit for too damn long.
Oh yeah.
Boy needs a shag.
I'm sorry. What?
I said your boy needs a shag.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yes. Moving on. Have you got anything else?
Yes, actually, I do. So, as many people know, I have my own thoughts and opinions on Overwatch for various reasons. I do not appreciate how Activision Blizzard butchered Mercy and in turn started the absolutely, I guess I could say, genocide of essentially nearly all the characters' lore. I even heard that May, who was a character that would actually freeze her enemies while in battle, no longer does that.
Well, shit.
What's the fucking point in her having a freeze gun then? Yeah.
Damn.
So something that is probably of no surprise to anyone, but this is from the 4th of December. From February. Sorry. Just thinking of freezing then. Ends up taking my mind to winter. This is also from Dexerto. Again, I verified this elsewhere, and this is just the quickest I'll grab. Overwatch officially ditches the 2 from its name after 4 years. Overwatch 2 is back to just being known as Overwatch after spending around 4 years finding its footing as a free-to-play sequel. And guess what? It fucking ain't done anything better. Back in 2022, Overwatch relaunched as Overwatch 2 with a series of major changes, including a switch to 5v5 gameplay, which is a big fucking mistake. A completely revamped tank role and a promised story campaign that never really materialized, and now they charge literally the price almost of a brand new game for literally about maybe an hour or two of story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even that based on what I've spoken to amongst those who actually still occasionally play it. Originally, Overwatch 2 was meant to be a very different game from its predecessor. Yeah, no fucking shit. With special hero missions, a full-fledged PvE story, tech trees, and more elements that pushed it further from its original incarnation. Yeah, which would have actually saved the fucking game and actually made it probably one of the best things to actually happen. Yeah, can you tell I got an opinion? I played the game, I'm allowed to. A lot of that was scrapped or cancelled after poor sales. It's a free-to-play fucking game! Was scrapped after poor sales. Bull fucking shit. It was one of the best selling games when it initially came out. Fuck off. Poor sales. It's my ass.
Oh my god.
What?
Someone made a Nicolas Cage Lizelle, and somebody goes, I call your Cage Zale and raise you Cage Slin.
Oh my god.
It kind of looks cursed. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I
you're
could
good.
not just stay quiet about that. What the hell, man?
Combined with a lack of excitement from the player base once the first batch of what was supposed to be many campaign missions dropped to underwhelming fanfare. Now, after steering the ship back on course and doubling down on improving the base game with new features like perks, more heroes, modes, and the events, the game is removing the 2 from its name. Overwatch 2 is back to just being Overwatch, which it originally fucking was anyway. There was no goddamn difference for them to do that in the first place, but, you know. As confirmed from the Spotlight event on February 4th, where 5 new heroes were announced, including the arrival of fan favourite Jetpack Cat, the developer revealed its new old name. According to Blizzard, big reason for removing the 2 from the name is just because Overwatch is more than just a digit. No, it's because everyone literally has been screaming over years. It's not Overwatch 2, it's literally just Overwatch 1. That's the real reason. And you only just finally picked that up. Developer added it's a living universe that keeps growing, keeps surprising, and keeps bringing players together from around the world. Is that why your player base has been slowly shrinking? They further noted that because 2026 will be a huge year and a turning point for how the team envisions the future of Overwatch, they opted to move forward as just that, Overwatch, no number needed. Of course, this likely means that we won't ever see something like Overwatch 3, and instead just continue to see the game evolve with monumental updates, reverting back to Season 1 in 2026, with a year-long narrative arc, The Reign of Talon. I'm going to say this, folks. They claim that they're doing it because they think it's the right move, but let me tell you something. A lot of these changes that they have quote-unquote made are literally just stuff they should have fucking done to begin with. The fact they literally, if in order to play a new character, you had to literally pay for the new character, turn the game from a free-to-play to pay-to-win. Not to mention the issues that the game... one of the things they didn't announce is if you played Overwatch originally and then you go to play Overwatch 2, unless you actually synced up your account with it initially, you wouldn't actually get all the heroes initially. And despite the fact that people had done that, they still weren't getting all the heroes. I heard that people even now weren't able to get all their heroes or outfits. So a lot of people still got screwed over by the game with what they did. I personally feel that Overwatch 2... became a massive flop. And the fact that the reason why they keep doing it is because there are still people who actually wanting to pay for stuff on the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why it's still somewhat floating. Why it's not completely sunk. I've checked in every now and then just to see the prices on stuff, and even I'm like, no, fuck off. Because they would release a new story pack for like about 30 quid. which I think is
Yeah.
ridiculous price. And it would be like an hour or two of maybe some missions, but some of it was even just a rehash stuff that they had in the first game. So it's just like, well, what's the point? And they nerfed a bunch of my favorite characters too. Like they made some of them like literally just pointless to play. So I'm just like, no, get out. I haven't touched it since I last played it, and I will never touch it again. I'd rather play an actual 6v6 like Marvel Rivals, where guess what? All the characters are there, all the characters are free. The only thing if anything you actually want to pay for is the outfit, and guess what? You can earn the currency in there by just literally leveling up the characters. So yeah. Anyway, demo.
Yes. I can't remember if this one's already been spoken about or not, but this is from Eurogamer.net. 14 million Steam users could receive compensation in
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet.
656. We haven't, no?
No. BRB also,
Okay,
I'm going
cool.
for a quick pee.
Okie dokie. Valve market rigging lawsuit after UK tribunal rules case can proceed. Valve accused of shutting out competition. The Competition Appeal Tribunal has ruled a £656 million market rigging lawsuit filed against Valve by digital rights campaigners could proceed, meaning 14 million users in the UK could receive compensation. The lawsuit was originally filed by digital rights activist Vicky Shotbolt in June 2024, accusing Valve of rigging the PC games market and deliberately shutting out competition through Steam. Pardon me. Shotbolt had argued Valve imposed price parity clauses on publishers and developers, preventing them from selling titles at cheaper prices on rival platforms, limiting consumer choice and harming competition in turn. Shotbolt's suit further alleged Valve's decision to prohibit consumers from purchasing DLC for their Steam games on rival platforms also restricted market competition, which combined with an excessive commission of up to 30% caused inflated prices on its Steam. As such, it asserted UK consumers are paying too much for purchasing PC games and DLC. In response, Valve had argued the case should not be certified to proceed toward a trial, but as per the BBC, the Competition Appeal Tribunal has now ruled otherwise. A hearing to consider the PCR's application for collective proceedings under CPO took place on October 14th, 2025. A notice in the tribunal website explained on January 26, 2026, the tribunal issued its judgment granted the CPO application under 2026 Cat 4. Eurogamer has approached Valve for comment on the ruling. Shotbolt's lawsuit is being handled by legal firm Milberg London LLP, which specializes in group action cases against large companies. The firm was also behind a 2022 filing against Sony, which was similarly accused of abusing its market power. The collective action claim, welcome back, argues 14 million people in the UK have been overcharged for PC games as a result of Valve's actions and is seeking compensation between £22 and £44 for each one. Now, I'm pretty sure the Sony one fell through, if I remember correctly, because I haven't heard anything.
I'm just going to say this,
Mm-hmm.
like, because when I first saw this, I was like, all right, for starters, that's a load of bullshit. Steam has more offers on there than anything else ever.
Yeah.
And what is it the likes of Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation get away with overcharging for shit?
Yeah, exactly.
And yet Steam's now basically trying to ream Steam. I was also seeing a load of comments on social media basically saying that, oh, look at that. Typical UK, maybe all these tea drinkers will actually, realize how much of a good thing they've actually got. And it's like, I'll say there's quite a few comments that she's blaming the entire UK for this dumb decision. And I'll say this, those actually decided to actually sue don't speak for all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I generally think that Steam has probably some of the best sales than anything else. The only reason why I buy stuff on PlayStation and the Switch is because my laptop, as good as it is getting old.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
and does not support a lot of the games that are released in this day and age, especially in terms of RAM and, graphic cards, for example, and CPUs.
Yeah. Steam is very generous with what they do. And they offer the fact they also allow players to gift other players games. Something that PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox do not do.
Exactly. Like, yeah, they have sales and sometimes they can be good, but it's usually, not for the games that people want, for example.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
Whereas Steam, they release a lot of discounts and sales specifically for a lot of games. If anything, over half of my library has come from the sales, obviously, bar the exception of a few where I'm like, yes, I need this. Day one release, thanks.
Yeah.
Sort of
So
situation.
I I I do think I speak for myself and Damo when I say
Hmm.
this. But from what I could see, it looked like just a bunch of people who weren't getting money from Steam are now trying to make up some bullshit to then get money from Steam.
Exactly.
And
Like,
I might be
go.
completely out of pocket on that one, and if I am, apologies. But it just feels like the wrong people are being attacked when they're the ones that actually have a much more higher satisfaction when it comes to their consumer base.
Hmm.
And literally, I generally feel that if it weren't for Steam, a lot of PC gamers probably wouldn't have half the stuff they do.
Exactly. And the fact is as well, they're coming out with like, a brand new like console PC tower thing
Yeah,
as well, which is revolutionary in its fucking self.
yeah. Like
And like,
they're constantly trying.
yeah. Like, I'm not being funny, what's gonna happen to the UK basis if that is the case? Like, are we still gonna be able to keep our games? How's
I'm
this all gonna work? Like, at the end of the day, like, there's been talks now, none of it's been confirmed, bear mind, and it's not like talks between Steam and whatever, but there have been some rumors floating around that if this does genuinely go ahead and the case gets won, like, like sort of thing, that Steam will end up being banned in the UK. Like, will I still be able to play my games as long as they're installed? Like, will I have to just not update my Steam? Like, you know what I mean?
I'll say this genuinely.
Hmm.
I don't think it would come to that because
I hope not, because if it does, then that's when I then expect compensation for every single game that I own.
honestly, again, and I'll say this. This is just generally my I might be just like, being optimistic on this one, so
Mm.
apologies. But I generally don't think them banning Steam would actually benefit them. The ones that
No,
are
it
essentially trying to
wouldn't
do this.
100%.
If getting Steam banned in the UK would literally backfire to such a tremendous level that
Mm.
it would result in a massive collapse
Yeah.
on their front, because originally it was seen as that it was looking at that was the government that was making this move,
Yeah.
but now I'm not so sure on who's making this move.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, like
So
100%.
I generally think get Steam if Steam were to get banned in the UK,
Mm.
genuinely it would result in a massive, massive fallout
Yeah.
that they would have no choice but to unban it.
Hmm.
Like it would
Like, at the
probably,
end of...
I would say this. Apologies for interrupting. I
Hmm.
would say it might actually be the very thing that might actually lead to a revolution in the country,
Yeah.
but that's just probably spinning at wheels on that one. But yeah, no.
Probably.
Could,
But no, it's just one of those because it's like at the end of the day, like I feel right in asking those questions.
hmm
Because I don't believe that would happen for a second because Steve is too big of a company for that
hmm
to happen, personally, in my opinion. But like, you know, it is one of those. It does get you thinking. And I'm pretty sure that is the same company that, like, obviously as mentioned in the article, like to do with Sony, but also to do with like a shit ton of other like gaming like companies that sell games and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, do you not have any much better time? Like, where is your fucking evidence?
I know why. I know another reason why it wouldn't get banned in the UK.
Hmm.
Xbox are in the process of actually doing a thing with Steam, aren't they?
Yep.
Where they're actually going to be including it. So if they were to do that, they would also end up then attacking also the Microsoft and Xbox crowd, which in turn would actually cause even more financial loss for the ones actually trying to do this.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I wouldn't get banned, because
Mm.
it hurts too many people to actually ban it than to do this.
Yeah.
Most people are saying that Steam will probably win this by just literally letting it play out.
Oh, 100%. Like, I do believe, like, have faith in Steam at the end of the day. Like, so I'm just asking those questions
Mm.
because I feel like they needed to be asked.
Yeah, no,
Like, I have a lot more faith in Steam than any other, like, gaming platform. And
yeah,
that is literally saying something in terms of, like, buying, like, where to buy your games from.
yeah. I do
Um,
I do generally feel that I personally feel,
mm,
and if I am wrong about this and it does happen, then apologies, but I do personally feel that Steam will not get banned here regardless of what happens. What's probably going to
but,
happen is they'll play out.
mhm.
It'll then be seen that the people that are trying to do this are literally just firing blanks.
Yeah.
Steam will just present their evidence on what they offer on a constant, and it'll then get probably just thrown out.
Like, I'm not being funny. Steam has more sales than I do food.
Yeah,
And that's saying something.
yeah,
And don't worry, I am okay in the food department. I have a freezer filled with food. My brain
yeah,
just doesn't want to eat it yet. But that's not the point.
yeah.
My point genuinely being is the fact of, like, it is one of those where it is the case of
Yeah. No, you are very
they are it's the same company that have done this not just to Steam and Sony, but also other companies too where you buy your games.
yeah. But how many
And
times
they've
have they
not
actually
won a
succeeded?
single they haven't at all.
Exactly. So it means that nothing's probably going to happen.
No, exactly. And they're just bored and they have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
But
I
obviously, if we hear more on it, we will update you
yeah.
regardless.
The only thing I'll actually say in regards to Steam, I think they do need to change, is
Mm,
how they're doing their age verification thing. They, instead of actually
yeah.
being just credit card only,
Mm.
I do think they may need to update that.
But I can understand why they did it though.
Yeah, but at the same time, they have said though that they are actually working on sorting that out.
Yeah,
So considering the fact there's literally how many people are affected by it, it's going to take a while. So that's why I've not said anything about it.
that's valid.
Yeah. You got anything else?
No, I'm all good.
Alright. Then the only thing left to say is about the NetEase.
Yes.
Mind if I take that one? Because I ain't got anything
Yeah,
else.
go for it.
Alright. So Damo found this and posted it. NetEase Games has shut down its generative AI research division and implemented a company-wide policy banning AI use in game development across all its studios and projects. Staff have been explicitly instructed not to use AI tools in any capacity. Now, NetEase, you guys may want to pay attention to that name, because NetEase is pretty big. Yeah, they are a pretty big company. Just trying to actually get a list of stuff. All right, so NetEase operates Chinese version of some of Blizzard games. They actually operate World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2, and Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
They also are behind Marvel Rivals. Yeah. So the fact that this has actually come out, honestly, is a bit of relief.
Oh,
It
100%.
is a massive relief that this has actually been announced like that. So kudos on them. The fact that they're actually deciding, no, we're just not going to use it, period. That just straight up, no. honestly, AI has a long way to go before I would actually say it's actually worth being used in development of this type of stuff. Um, I generally, because one of the things that my mum says that it took a while for me to drill into my mum's head is because she was always afraid to actually really do anything on the laptop without fucking it up. Bless her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one of the things I kind of drilled into it is you shouldn't be afraid of the computer because it's more afraid of you. Because what's the one thing that has a hand when it comes to making tech? Our hands, our human hands. Literally anything that's made, we have a hand in. So programs are only as good as the people who make them and the people who use them. Same really applies here with the AI, because technically, despite it being quote unquote artificial intelligence, a lot of what's being seen is technically not really AI. Because it's still, if it was really artificial intelligence, then it would actually have a more creative look. Yet, for the most part, it still requires human interaction. So, and one of the things I made a statement on Twitter a while back, and I think
Mm-hmm.
kind of applies here. In regards of, because Microsoft said they want people to stop using the term AI slop. Well, in order for people to stop using the term AI slop, for starters, humans need to stop making slop.
Yes.
Stop making slop, and then maybe the things that the AI slop then will actually probably start to disappear, because then maybe it might actually become AI good. Stop making crap and crap won't appear. Because at the end of the day, intelligence can only actually grow when it's got stuff to actually take from. And when the stuff it can take from happens to be crap, it produces crap. You know? And the fact that literally saying that you're using AI in your development of games has really not gone well. Like, look at what happened with Baldur's Gate and the awards.
Yeah.
They tried using it, didn't like it, got rid of what had been used for it, and yet they still lost the Indie Game Award. Game of
Don't
the
you
Year
mean
Award.
Expedition 33?
Yeah, Expedition 33, so.
That's all good.
Can you tell I've had not much sleep?
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I didn't really stop till about 3 o'clock this morning, and then even then I was lying in bed till about 4:30. But yeah, no, it it's it's good that they've announced that they won't be using AI tools. That they just want to just straight up, so it stops people going, "Is this AI? Is this AI?" Just straight up, literally just putting all those questions out. What do you think, Damo?
Oh, I agree with you.
Yeah. All right. I believe there's nothing else.
Nope, not my own.
All right. Well, with that being said, though, folks, wow, that was nearly 2 hours, Damo. Jesus.
I know.
You know. With that being said, though, folks, that's actually going to be it for this episode of the Flopcast. And with that being said, Damo, where can people find you?
You can find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Itstamoo TV on TikTok, Party with Knives on Twitter, as well as Itstamoo over on Blueski.
Yeah. And if you're not sure, and if you didn't catch all that, folks, I will try and remember when this is up on YouTube to actually have the links to demo stuff in the description. Providing my brain doesn't go. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to get on there. I'm trying to get on it. But yes, the next episode of the Flopcast will be on the 23rd of February. Barring nothing happens that ends up making it so we can't do that one. We will see you on the next episode. You can catch me and Damo tomorrow live, hanging out. Well, Damo will be playing Silent Hill F, while I'll be continuing more with Dynasty Warriors Origins DLC.
Hell yeah.
So, with that being said, though, folks, make sure you have all your personal belongings with you. Anything that's left behind will be used to fight off the Scandinavian invasion. And Damo, do you want to do the outro on this one?
Sure, why not?
Do you want to have another crack at it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, go for it.
All that being said, folks, we are going to end stream for today. Thank you for coming and joining and watching and all that good stuff. So, yes, with that being said, raise your pieces high and say it with me. Stay chaotic and live for the challenge.
Bye.